Welcome to Monday Momentum on Communicate to Lead. I'm Kele Belton, and if you're a woman in leadership ready to step into your full potential, you are in the right place. We are currently in a season of real uncertainty. Layoffs at Fortune 100 companies, restructuring across industries, and in the middle of all of that, your instinct as a high-performing leader may be to do more. Today, I want to give you a smarter move. Let me tell you about a client of mine. She was putting in 12-hour days, responding to every email, volunteering for every project. If the organization needed something done, she was already doing it. And she was terrified. No matter how much she did, she couldn't shake the feeling that it might not be enough. When I asked her in a coaching session the following question, if I ask your team right now what you've accomplished in the last 90 days, what would they say? She paused, not because the achievements weren't there. They absolutely were, but she could only name a handful off the top of her head. She had been so focused on doing the work that she had never stopped long enough to track it. The rest was buried somewhere between last quarter's deadlines and everything that was still on her plate. And that gap was costing her more than any layoff ever could. Here's what I see happening in high-performing women when uncertainty hits. They put their heads down and work harder. More output, more availability, more proof. And while that instinct makes complete sense, it is actually the one thing guaranteed to make you less visible at the exact moment where visibility matters most. Working harder in silence is not a strategy, my friend. It is a hiding place. So here's your one strategy for this week. The 90-day achievement inventory. When you are in survival mode, your brain narrows its focus to what's urgent right now. The project due Friday, the email that needs a response, the meeting you need to prepare for. What falls away is the bigger picture of everything you have already delivered. And that bigger picture is exactly what decision makers evaluate when they decide who stays, who grows, and who leads. The 90-day achievement inventory pulls you out of survival mode and puts you back in the strategic seat. It gives you language, it gives you evidence, and it gives you the calm that comes from knowing your value is not a feeling, it is a fact. So take 10 minutes today and answer these 3 questions in writing. Number 1, what results have I delivered in the last 90 days? And here I encourage you to think about completed projects, improved processes, problems you solved, and goals you hit. That's question 1. Here's question 2. Who benefited from that work? Think about your team, your clients, your organization, and your leadership. And lastly, number 3, if my team described my impact over the last 90 days, what would they say? Write these answers down. Do not edit them. Do not minimize them. Do not wait until you have more to add or you have more time. Write what is true right now. What you will find is that you have more to stand on than you realized. And that foundation is what you should build your visibility from. My client completed that inventory during one of our coaching sessions. When she finished writing, she looked up and said, I didn't realize how much I had actually done. She had led a cross-functional initiative that reduced operational delays by 30%. 30%! She had mentored 2 junior team members, both of whom had taken on expanded responsibilities. She had navigated a major client escalation that no one above her had even known was at risk. None of that was in the conversation with her leadership. None of it was visible, and all of it was exactly the kind of strategic impact that changes how decision makers see you. She left that session not with more work to do, but with language. And that language, used intentionally, is what makes leadership visible. So here's your action item for this week. Set a 10-minute timer. Answer those 3 questions. If you don't remember, go back. This is a short 5-minute episode. Go back and listen to it again. Then take one of these achievements and share it in your next one-on-one or team meeting. Not as a way to brag, but as a simple status update. As a leader who is clear about where she is adding value. You do not need to do more work this week. You need to make what you have already done more visible. If Monday Momentum is giving you strategies you can use right now, follow the show so you never miss an episode. Working harder in silence has never been the answer, my friend. Knowing your value and saying it out loud is. That's your Monday Momentum today. I'll see you on Thursday. Trust your voice and lead with confidence.